Alright, welcome back again. We are going to look at our first example on trigonometry. Now let's look at this nice question on the board. Let theta be an acute angle such that tan theta is equal to 3. We have to find cos theta, and sin theta. Now, questions of this nature, before you be able to tackle them, you have to draw a right angle triangle. Now, let's assume I have my right angle triangle as this. There is my right angle triangle with angle theta here. So let me name my right angle triangle, say A, B, and C. Now, in our previous videos, we know that where angle theta faces is the opposite. Where the angle 90 degrees faces, that's the longest side of the right angle triangle, is the hypotenuse, and the other side being the adjacent. Now, we are given from the question that tan theta is equal to 3, which is the same as 3 on 1. Now, and we know that tan theta is the same as from so katwa, as we mentioned. Now, this one takes care of the tangent function. In this case, the tangent function is opposite over adjacent. That is opposite over adjacent. So the 3 is the opposite and then 1 is the adjacent. So 3 is the opposite. So the opposite side is the 3. And then the adjacent being 1. So 1 here. What of the hypotenuse? We don't know. We can clearly or equally find the longest side of the right angle triangle. And how do we find that? So let's assume this side is R. We can find the hypotenuse by using the Pythagoras theorem. And from the Pythagoras theorem, it says that the hypotenuse squared is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Now, if you square the hypotenuse, and what's the hypotenuse? That is R. So R squared is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is the opposite and the adjacent. You square them and then you sum them. Now, that means you have 3 squared plus 1 squared. So we have R squared is equal to 3 squared 9, 1 squared 1, which is 10. This implies that R is equal to the square root of 10. So this means that the hypotenuse is square root of 10. Now from the question, we have to find cot theta. And we know cot theta is the inverse of tan theta. And tan theta is given as 3 out of 1. So to find cot theta, it is the reciprocal of tan theta. So since tan theta is 3 on 1, it implies that cot theta is 1 on 3. Now the second one, we have to find cos theta. And we know cos theta is adjacent on hypotenuse. So cos theta is the adjacent on hypotenuse. So from the right angle triangle, the adjacent here is 1. And the hypotenuse is square root of 10. So square root of 10. And the third one is to find sin theta. So sin theta, and we know sin theta is the opposite over hypotenuse. So let's say opposite over hypotenuse. And the opposite is 3. And the hypotenuse is the square root of 10. Thank you.